shit. Oh!
The chances are, you'll probably end up working for
Yo, this glider looks so good when you do this.
Norman goes back to...
Nah, I got people in this house. I'm fucked. I need to warm up. Bye. Come warm up in creative or something.
Yeah, do you want to do creative?
Yeah.
I'm flying off a skybase with this kid. He's taking me. This kid's taking me. Oh wait, no, he's driving me to his teammates. Hell no.
The next morning, Norman wakes up with a clear mind and ready to ace his finals. While Kyle wakes up with a big hangover and struggles to even get out of bed.
Okay, see ya. Well, not see it, but something will be.
I've already put it in creative.
1 week later, each of them got their test scores back. Sure enough, Norman ends up acing his final exam and gets an...
Oi, what are you watching? That's TikTok. I can hear it.
Kyle, on the other hand, ends up failing his final. He now has to retake all of his classes, and his parents are so disappointed in him. Norman ends up graduating with the highest honors. His family couldn't be more proud of it. A few years pass, and then one day, Kyle happens to run into Norman.
Norman? Hey, Kyle? It's been a long time.
13-year-old Nate was looking forward to a holiday cruise to celebrate his mum's wedding, but when they tried to book, they found Nate was banned for life from the cruise line because of an incident when he was just a little boy.
As a mum, you want the best for your kids. It breaks your heart. That's our rules.
I think there's been insufficient attention paid to the fact that he's a child.
I think it's a bit extreme. Like, to me, he's been treated as a criminal.
Nathaniel Young is like any other 13-year-old boy. He loves to travel, loves his video games, and loves Lego.
Alright, let's have a look here.
He also has autism.
I kind of call him the alphabet kid because he's also got sensory processing, oppositional defiance disorder.
Since he was a baby, Nathaniel has lived with his grandparents, Terry and Paul. They've travelled the world together, but now that's come to a screeching halt, with Nathaniel blacklisted from a major travel company, all because of something he did as a little boy.
He's a different boy now, yeah. Like, to say you're banned for life, I'm fighting this for Nate, for his future.
It was 2016 and Nathaniel was travelling with his grandparents aboard P&O's Pacific Aria. It was a 10-day cruise to Fiji and back. But when the ship docked in the Pacific Islands, Nathaniel didn't want to get off to do some sightseeing. The decision was made to enrol the then 9-year-old in the kids' club for a day.
On the registration form, I put diagnosis, and I even spoke to one of the staff about, what can trigger him.
Terry and Paul went ashore confident they had done the right thing, but that didn't last long.
The minute I stepped foot on Fiji, I got a call from the cruise line saying you need to come back, there's been an incident.
Staff telling the grandparents Nate had lashed out at one of their employees after being told he had to go to the dining room for lunch. Unfortunately, it was a known trigger for...
Yo, I'm watching this thing about a poor kid who's been banned for life to go on cruise ships.
Why?
Because apparently he adult employee person at this daycare place, so they went a 10-day cruise to Fiji, and they have, like, he's lived with his nana. Next thing, he didn't want to hop off the boat to go do some sightseeing in Fiji, so next thing, he went to this daycare system for a day, and after that, apparently he outlashed an employee because he didn't want to leave the games area where they play, and they knew that though, because he's got a disease or something, or whatever you call it, like what I've got, ADHD, which is where you can get angry pretty easily. So, yeah, and he's been now banned for life.
Autistic children set him off.
And they were really forcing the point with him, and then he started to escalate. And what they did was then they started to touch him, make his lash out, and he actually did bite.
The cruise ship's ladies started to touch him, and so he, I think, bit one of them, it said, because they started to touch him, and he doesn't like being touched. Hold on a second. I'm just inviting Angus, because Angus invited me.
Kids on the spectrum have moments of looking very neurotypical, and you can be deceived into thinking that it's all going to be smooth.
The right didn't apply that, but got the family hauled before the cruise captain.
I got to have a front view of the captain and that.
Is Angus here?
Angus, shut up. Yeah, but never mind.
And we'd have to be stuck in Fiji.
And I was absolutely horrified and mortified as well.
Our waiting room is different.
Nathaniel and his family finished the cruise without another incident. It wasn't until 4 years later when his mother went to book her wedding on board a P&O ship like this one that they made a shock discovery. Nathaniel, who is now a teenager, has been blacklisted from all Carnival-owned cruises. The company confirmed the ban in an email to the family. The safety and well-being of our guests and crew is our top priority. Master Nathaniel Young was involved in an incident, and this ban has been applied irrespective of the reasons for his behaviour.
You've now been banned from going on cruises with P&O and Carnival. How do you feel about that?
Well, pretty sad because my mum and her partner were going to get married on a P&O cruise.
Mum and Annette had Nathaniel
Angus, stop her partying.
He thrived under their
Or go fuck yourself in the bedroom.
I'm a good kid, but obviously put in situations like that, it is hard. And
Sadly, Nate's mum had wedding plans
party.
well underway when she had to cancel everything.
he's gonna walk me down the aisle, so of course I can't not have him there.
The family can't help but feel Carnival Cruises is...
Oh, it's a demo 8. Should I buy it? No. No, I'm not buying it. Not buying it. Yes, I'm buying it. No. I can't. I can't buy it. What?
I think it's embarrassed. Huh? What the hell is this kid talking about?
No, there's a mountain bike for sale, and I really like what it is, and I want to buy it, but I'm not gonna. Because what they want for it, I think, is a bit too expensive. Oh, you know that. My mum was on my phone scrolling on the marketplace last night. And she found this old Land Cruiser. And, she sent the dude a message for it. And you know what happened? He wouldn't accept our offer for it. So I said, how about 3k? He said no. How about 3.5k? He said no. I said, how about 4k? He said no. I said, how about 4.5k? He said no. I said, how about 5k? He said no. How about 5.5k? He said no. I said, how about 6k? And 6k. And then he said no. How about 6.5k? And he said yes. And I said, and then I'm like, RIP UA. Oh yeah, and yeah, it was hilarious. The bloke was like so angry.
What? He sent 6.5k.
No, he wanted 6.5k for a ute that is all bashed up and shit.
That's what anyone would do.
Well, no. What? Wasn't that just good at shot?
No, it was a body shot.
Oh, it's a giant stance. I want that. Fucking expensive.
That's not a bad shot.
Angus is such a ball. He always escapes by using them.
You said you didn't know and it didn't matter, so now I'm just shooting it. Boing. No, third party. Oh, you just healed Silas, bro. spray him with your AR. What do you want to do?
No, I want to actually get a good clip.
You're gonna clip that? I'm sorry.